Hey, this is Mills from America. We are back. I think this is interview number 24. Started the series about 3 weeks ago. Learned a lot. We've interviewed small names, medium names, big names, beatboxers, loopers. Got to know a lot of things, and we're going to continue that in our series, in our thoughts of education, inspiration, and motivation. Yeah. Okay. So today we are interviewing.
Jester from the UK.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up?
J, J in chat. J in chat for Jester. Otherwise, question mark ban. Mute. Mute.
We don't use question mark anymore. No,
Warn.
no. Well, it's nice to be here finally. It's
Yeah.
nice to I saw an interview that you did with. I saw one with Eunice. I watched all the way through that. I watched
Oh,
all the
wow.
way through the TMY one.
Wow. I'm honored.
Um,
People actually have the attention span to sit there and watch the whole thing.
yeah, I was on break at work. I thought, why not? Uh, and obviously there was the one that I commented on. I commented on Guru's post on Instagram, and I was like, ooh,
Yeah. Yep.
this is nice because Guru is a friend of mine. Big up to him.
Big up. Big up.
Oh, I noticed you say that as well. Yeah,
Well, because it
you,
started with
you've.
Epos and Frosty, and then ever since the Crooks and stuff, then it just became a thing.
I think it was. I think it was actually D'Lo and Frosty and Rob or Epos that started that, and then
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
some
Them.
reason
Them.
Okami took it, and Okami started saying it everywhere, and then Kyle Evans took it, and then the entire UK scene just like follows like sheep, and it's just became a thing. Now the world does it.
And we're gonna talk about communities and stuff.
Uh,
Okay.
all right. Fire
Wait.
your first question off at me.
All
Go
right.
on.
I don't know why I'm generating fuzz here. I don't know. Sounds like fuzz. Okay. All right. First question: the meaning behind your stage name.
It fits the personality, does it not? Uh,
Please explain.
well, my old stage name when I first came into the community was Rax with a capital Z or Z, depends on the country. So I've always capitalized a part of my name somewhere, strangely. Um, but then I thought, nah, I don't want to have too many people going Rax City, bitch, Rax, Rax. So I just kind of, because I've always messed around and had a good time, I thought, well, what's a name that nobody really thinks of that means clown, mess around, joker? That's taken. Oh, I'll just take a jester then. I'll be the jester. And the capital T, it came with time, basically.
All
It's
right.
unique, you know?
Cool.
I like
All
being
right.
unique.
And this will take me into my next question. So, a non-beatbox background about yourself, like maybe you heard some non beatbox YouTube videos, and it kind of inspired you. Also, I see a BBXR logo in the background, and I see a shirt which I think might be for Discord. We can kind of wait until
Yeah.
later because we're gonna talk a lot about Discord, but I don't
Yeah,
I don't know
I
like if
rep the merch.
the merch. Yeah. Yep. We'll talk about merch later, but for right now, like a non-beatbox background about yourself.
So, okay, I can do that. Um, well, back in college, because the UK is pretty heavy on like music anyway. I remember after finishing college classes, taking psychology. I took psychology, by the way, because I like reading people. Um, you'd have a load of people gathering around and doing like rap battles, like, and it was only what maybe 6 years ago, 7 years ago or something. And then I always liked writing lyrics anyway, so I get involved in a few of the battles, battle a few people. So yeah, I was a battle rapper at one point. Can you imagine? But there'd always be this one guy, my friend Lubos. He'd always be standing next to the circle, and then he'd be like, "Yo, Lubos, kick the beat," and he'd be like, boom, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna learn that." So the fun, I know the question was non beatbox background, but I started in
I mean
hip
that's
hop.
I mean that's like usually where we go with it anyway. So
Yeah, so I kind of I heard that and I was like, yo, I'm gonna impress him, and I'm gonna learn some stuff to do a beat. A week later, watched a few tutorials, watched a few. It was actually the Midwest Napalm versus Villain battle. That was one of the first ones I watched, and I was like, yo, I'll take the beat this time. But instead of, I was like, and they were like, yo, we can't rap over that, bro. I was like, sorry. So yeah, it was. That's that, I guess. Non beatbox background turned into beatbox. Everything leads there eventually.
All right. And if you want to continue the conversation with that, so into solo beatboxing.
Oh, lead me in a direction, my friend. Give me some guidance.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
So for example, like some people watch the Joseph Pupil video. Some people, watch something, and I mean, I was saying to that it was what you started to say was a really good segue. He started talking about like having people rap over a beatbox. So like maybe that was your kind of connection from non-beatbox to beatbox.
Yeah, kind of. It's like, well, I'm obviously I've watched a few of your things, so I know how to be a good guest. You know what I mean? But I think after that, after I started watching the proper scene, I started searching beatbox, just pure beatbox, and the recommendations back then it would only show Pulpo, and it would only show Dave Crow, and see, Dave Crow was one of the ones that I did watch because he was
Me too.
standing in a London street, and he was. Fun fact: last year's UK champs, the elimination day took place in a building across the street from where that video of him was recorded.
Nice.
So you could look out the window and see where Dave Crow was doing his thing like 10 years ago. So like a
Sick.
throwback right there.
Harmonica.
But yeah, yeah, harmonica and the right. But yeah, I watched a bit of Dave Crow, and then I was like, this is cool, but I want to watch the stuff that I watched before. Battles. I want to see battles and aggression. And I want to see villain saying, "You get the fuck out." I want to see that, you know. So, and even then, I thought, wow, these guys are so famous, and I was one of them, you know. But I just kept searching videos, and then I actually my 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 entry into beatbox itself was as a not a Napalm fanboy, but I watched his progression from Midwest. I watched it live through like he went from Midwest to American champs, where he battled Kayla in the finals, and he just kept going up and up and up. Like yeah, and then he eventually went to world champs after that in 2015. I think it was 2015. Was it? Is it really that long ago?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
like
getting
when
old
he
now.
versed wait, hold on.
First time he
Yeah,
versed
yeah,
Alex
yeah, yeah,
Xenio.
yeah, yeah, 15. I don't know if he was also in the 18.
Yeah, he was because Alex beat him again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With yeah, so I think my start in the watching proper videos might have been like 2014, 2013 maybe. Push late 2013, and then getting really into it when Napalm progressed from what the people in my UK scene. It's like everyone here in my country is obsessed with football, right? So to watch someone go from a small category like Midwest to them progressing to what would be like national champs,
Yep.
and it's like it was kind of like I was fixated on the progression of it all. But uh, then I wanted to broaden my watching. I didn't want to just concentrate on just Napalm, because then after he went to Worlds and got second, he blew up then, and that's when the Napalm era is, and everyone was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna spam lip rolls." I
Yeah,
was
I was
just
good.
before the
Can
Napalm
you
era,
roll like this, like?
and I could roll like that, like. But that's when I started watching beatbox for like flow. Like I have no flow when I do solo stuff. It is widely known that I have the like my flow is so hard to follow that it's got like a mind of its own. So,
But
but the favorite thing to listen to is flow.
Huh?
So my favorite beatboxer is Wing, and my second favorite beatboxer is Epos, and then Antilt. That's they're all flowy guys.
I'm actually doing an ant tilt tomorrow.
Oh yeah, say
Yep.
hello for me.
All right.
Uh, so yeah, like I just kind of wanted to. I wanted to watch lots of flowy stuff, but then I got behind on watching videos for a couple of years. I've just revived my YouTube channel actually. It was a Call of Duty sort of gaming one, but my I don't know if you know. Yeah, you'll know my friends. Eunice, a few of them lot.
Yeah. Did you?
And
Yeah. Like Eunice. I'm actually doing Buzz scheduled in 4 hours, but I'm actually gonna ask him
shout out to
after.
Boz.
Yeah. If I can do him a little bit earlier too. S is still gonna get back to me. I started to see if we can wrap up the top three Danish
Yeah.
popular. You know.
So the thing is, like, I've not watched a lot of videos for Bbox for a long while because of the whole thing that you're gonna ask me about next, most likely. Like, that I've been me keeping busy. So a friend of mine, IRL, within my city, was like, "You have a YouTube channel. You should make reaction videos and just catch up on all of the stuff that people will send you because you've not been watching lots of videos and stuff." So it's just like a side thing. I'm catching up again. It's just a small thing, but I've been busy. So
All right. Staying busy. I can tell you from firsthand experience. Where summers are my toughest, that staying busy is always better than being bored. Yeah.
oh, I don't mind being bored though.
Oh. Okay.
I'm a lazy person sometimes.
Well, if you're running a huge server, really huge server that we'll get
Yeah.
into. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
rubber
true.
ducky. Hi, rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
No, because I have 300 of them, and why would anyone name 300 ducks?
Okay. Next up, I understand that you have an RC 505. So, kind of like, what was your background inspiration for that? And are you still kind of using it as much as like your solo beatbox?
Okay, so I started it when Wawad was in GBB with this drop one.
Yep.
I wish I could do that. And I really need to get a loop station, but they're expensive. I'll wait. Then Pancakes. I really need to get a loop station. I'll wait. Thorson. I'll wait. Sorrow. I'm buying one today. Like, so I got one.
Wait until sorrow.
I was a bit late into it, and there is a learning curve with it, but I'm still making. I've filled all my tracks up, right? And I'm going through every so often, and I go back to it. I've just deleted track number 6 earlier today, so I've gone all the way up to 99, and I've
Wow.
gone back to track 6,
I haven't
and
even
I've just.
gotten that far.
It's just I make stupid things. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
have tracks
Everybody
specifically just to
everybody
annoy
has
people.
BS tracks on their, on their loop.
I have a build-up
Everybody.
track that's literally just like a, but then build a lot like, and then it goes ta-da at the end, like a drum roll, but with just PF snares, like for no
So
reason.
so how many of the 5 tracks was that? Was that one?
3.
Oh,
I got one to beat repeat,
yeah.
one to add extra reverb, and then one ta-da on one shot.
Oh my god. Ta-da,
Ta-da-da-da-da.
ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta,
Yeah,
ta-da,
yeah.
ta-ta-ta-ta.
I don't know where that is. I've accidentally made a few ear rape tracks too, so I don't want to go scrolling through and going, "Is this it?" And then, yeah,
Have you ever factory reset either intentionally or unintentionally?
nah. I've got a few things I want to keep on there forever. Good memories of when I visited friends and took my loop.
I've
So
I've accidentally factory reset. So yeah, kind of sucks, but hey, at least I've gotten to a level where I have enough muscle memory, and like I kind of know like the parameters. So like with Phil,
well, here's the thing. I I went straight to the 505, but it's it's like the main piece of kit in it, so you need it for anything you do. And I wouldn't even know how to set up a chaos pad on a loop. I want to, like, that's the next thing I'll probably buy. To be fair, because Guru has inspired me. I've got a VT3 as a second device as well. So I want to be able to have a chaos pad just to mess around with that. But I don't have that muscle memory that you say you have. Any routine that I make, I can't do it. I don't think I'm good enough to enter anything, to be fair. Um, People might think I have a huge ego or whatever it is when it comes to normal things and having my personality or whatever, but I know I'm not good enough to enter a lot of competitions, so I'm not going to. Until I get to that point where I'm confident within myself and my own ability, then I'll enter something. But for now, with solo, I've dropped flow. With loops, I can't even remember going for a routine. If I make a good one, I don't remember how I got there. So I got a long way to go yet. I can explain it in a way that you will definitely understand. You know when you're on your loop station and you got your track effects A, B, and C, but you just turn it to a certain point where it says too many effects and everything freezes and then everything starts flashing. Yeah, that's what happens to my brain when I realize I've dropped flow. Too many effects, shut down. We just got to see. That's what it is. Especially coming up, we've got online world champs. Shout out. Uh, and you gotta think that the people that are entering for that, they're trying to prove themselves to get themselves on that stage. It's a proving ground. The online world's a proving ground. Okay, I think the loop style would surprise some people because I don't do it because I have no time to practice. My solo style is mysterious, dark, chilled, and at times an attempt to be flowy. Maybe with loops, I want to do melodies. I want to be able to do melodic stuff. But at the minute, I'm just stuck on trap. So, but here's the thing, though: is that the way it was supposed to be? You can't judge a person completely on the way you would make a song. You've got to think of their vision and what they are trying to do. The UK community is interesting because I'm not too much involved with them to the like the point that people would think. Like I'm in all of their Facebook groups. I got all my friends, like my first group of friends in the beatbox world from the UK as well. Shout out to Akami, X Floors, and Aaron or Solar. But I don't know. I've been kind of distant from them in a minute because honestly, I have no idea why. It's probably my obsession with watching YouTube videos. It's just but yeah, when it comes to like the live scene and stuff and going to events, the UK scene, if it's champs, it's a different story because going to live UK champs, everyone's in the zone and no one's really talking to each other because everyone's kind of like focused in the moment. Everyone catches up on elimination day, and then the day after, it's like everyone is ready to battle and take that crown. But yeah, but it would probably surprise you who I spent most of my time with at last year's UK champs. Kyle Evans. He's a nice kid once you are with him in person. He's really chilled. Online, he's a little shit, and I hope he watches this. You're a little shit, Kyle. But I'd love to spend some time just chilling. Yeah. There's a weird story behind that name. My involvement starts from day one. There was an interview, I think, with Decoy and Scott Jackson on Swiss, and he explained it quite well there. Human Beatbox, the Discord server, was dying, and I was basically a random nobody, just jamming. And I just so happened to be in a duos. I think it was a duos, yeah, just in a duos, just chilling. And Decoy was in there, and we just got to talking for about 20 minutes. And he was like, you know what? Something needs to happen because this server's dead. Something needs to change. And then he went, Jester. I said, yes, Decoy. He went, do you want to help me make a Discord server? And I went, yes, Decoy. Let's go. So we made a Discord server. And it just kind of grew from being Beatbox Hub, was his original name, and then Beatbox Talk, where we got BBK and Young at the time, and then C Fresh. And it's grown and grown and grown, and then here we are, Beatbox Community. A long, almost 3-year history. Oh, what? What? 3 years tomorrow. Yeah, happy birthday to the server. My God, 3 years of my life. Well, it used to be a lot. There used to be a lot to do because it was just me and Decoy as the reliable ones. No offense to the rest of the old staff team. Don't send me death threats. Right, but I used to host the events every single time they were on. I used to judge the events every time they were on. I used to be the only mod online. Like, I started at mod. I've never been a regular member. So I've always had to moderate the server. And going through, we found ourselves good staff members that we've like kept throughout the entire time. So the oldest staff members that we have, or from the like beginning, Jatro has been there pretty much from almost day one. Momo's been on the server from day one, but he wasn't staff until a little bit later. But yeah, from there we just kept finding good people and bringing them in to the inner circle, so to speak. And it's the reason why I'm not so like I never get stressed anymore is because we have the good team. Like the way that the team is now structured is it's in such a way now that like I don't want to say this to sound rude, but like back in the day, everything was like it was David made every decision, Decoy made every decision. It was like because he knows he can get things right. He trusts himself. And it was like it was a long process to try and take some of that responsibility away and distribute it evenly to make everyone's lives easier. And now we have a system in place. We have the server manager up the top. We have the server manager's right hand man, and then we've got like these branches that go down into each category. The Discord servers are like a small part of a big network. So the server manager isn't David. It's not Decoy. He's the company guy. He's the head honcho. But he has his, let's say, 4 horsemen, and each of them run an aspect of things now. And I'm the Discord, but I've got my right hand man as well, who you happen to interview, Eunice. And from there we have our branches going down. So everything now is really simple, really easy. It does get stressful at times. Like I hadn't taken a break from Discord for the entire 3 years up until recently. I think, yeah, I took a 2-week break, but that was because of internet issues, and I still wanted to get on and do stuff. But yeah, but the server runs pretty much automatic now, so I won't take any credit and say, "Oh, it's really stressful, or it's really hard work." It's not anymore. I just kind of wish I could do more. But when it comes to GBB, you say how did we feel dealing with GBB? I mean, yeah, GBB was a stressful time, like even for me. But like the person who deserves all the credit for GBB pretty much is Decoy, because he was in all of those calls, getting things organized. He was on messaging to Paponi and Swiss and doing all of that. The only things I had to pretty much do was help Sinjo through the Discord process, and a few of the sound checks and a few things like that. And here's a fun fact. Here's probably one of the only things that I did during GBB was I had to close all the jam rooms because the GBB room was so full to capacity that it was lagging the entire server. So I had to close all the jam rooms. I had to go join every room. I was like, hey, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to remove this room. Sorry. Go to another server and watch the stream. Bye, love you. And then we close the room. Next room, next room, next room. We have so many rooms. Also, the server went down and got destroyed at one point. It wasn't destroyed, it was kind of deleted accidentally by Decoy. Just a long story. It's fine now. The reason that was on the day because the first day of the eliminations we let everyone in to listen, and that was a bad idea because on the final day, we had all of them people plus staff because we like to treat our staff good. But yeah, we wanted to avoid lag because it's an important battle. I will probably do the same for the online worlds as well. This is the official worlds logo for the online worlds. It was made for worlds pretty much. So I think this is called the OWBC shirt. But the official colors of the online worlds is actually this watermelon color, the pink and green. Just because this is Decoy's favorite. I'm not gonna argue with it. I don't think it's very fair to label it as either of those things because, well, yeah, pretty much. If you think about it, every single year has had an online world champion. Because 2 years ago, HBB did their online worlds, and I don't know who won that. It might have been Zero. I could be wrong, but then the BTC, the Beatbox Talk Championship, was then, because we couldn't use the name Online Worlds and we wanted to respect HBB because we didn't get permission for it. So the BTC was the next installation of that. So, and the winner of that was Vocoder. Yes. And so it's now like it's third year, but now it's officially called the Online World Beatbox Championships. So I think to call it the same as Belo's thing or just the online version of it, it's kind of, no, I think it deserves its own right. And this one's supported by Swiss, so I would like to do something like that because I have like, I don't know, I have like this instinct whenever I have a virtual piano in front of me or anything like that. I have this instinct just to create really, really dark beats. Yeah. And it comes to me naturally. I've never played the piano in my life, but whenever I have a virtual piano in front of me, I create something beautiful, even by my standards. But I don't have the time or the privacy because I work as well, full-time working. So, and I do overnights at my work. So I'm working from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. or 8 p.m. till 6 a.m. or something like that. So yeah, I'm kept kind of busy from work, but then obviously I have to sleep at some point. and also have to get on Discord at some point. And food is also a priority, and also daily living kind of, you need to have that. So I don't have much free time like a normal person would, because the overnight shift, it's not like you can get home and start blasting out beatbox. If you get home at like 7 p.m., sure, you could get on a mic and just start having a good time. But at 6 o'clock in the morning, everyone's still asleep. Everyone's tired. I'm tired. It's not easy, but yeah, free time's not really an option at the minute. It's not just our community, it's we as humans. We all need to realize that these things are always happening around us. Whether negativity, it doesn't even only apply to this situation. Negativity, bad things are happening all over. So I think we need the three things. We need to get access to see these problems. We need to take action against them. And we need to make everyone aware. 3 A's. And that being 3 A's, that just worked perfectly in my... There you go, I'm keeping that. 3 A's. And the statement that the beatbox community recently put out about the situation, I fully stand by that and support that. I was one of the people looking at the message, because obviously I work closely with Momo, who's our Instagram guy, so he was like, this is what we're going to say, and I was like, perfect. So, yeah, I think we need to make sure that anything that happens, whether it be bullying, harassment, or just anything negative, we need to stop it. We need to, even if we're not involved, we just need to spread positivity. Like, the beatbox world was supposed to be, like, 2 years ago, everyone was like, there's no bad things in the beatbox world. We're separate from racism. We're separate from everything. But it's slowly starting to come to light now. And we need to deal with it in a quick, responsible manner. And we need to make sure that everyone around us is doing the same. Yeah, it's what we can do. And it starts from the top down. Have you noticed that all of the community heads and the community leaders and communities themselves releasing zero tolerance statements? Starts from the top down, and everyone knows this. So now we've all got to take this message and we've got to spread it and agree with it and say, yes, I agree. All respect to Sparks for doing what she did. If she didn't do that, a lot of people would have been kept quiet. And a lot of people weren't even in the know of this situation. So the fact that she did that not only opened the door for other people to speak up, but it allowed people to know this is going on, because a lot of people are naive in the sense that they just kind of take a blind eye to logic. Like, logically speaking, of course, something like this is going on. But now that it's out in the open, I think people will be more aware. Shout outs, eh? Well, so I can just promote anything I like here. It's all right. Oh, I'm not sure it needs any more recognition, but we can do that. Yo, shout out to beatbox community. Love the merch. My mum hates it, but that's because it's a gas mask. Swiss Beatbox, Beatbox International, my friends over there. BBXR, my friends over there. And shout out to my staff team, because I love my staff team. Eunice, S, Kiwi, Jatro, Kuro, Fiji, AFK, family. I might have forgot someone, and I really hope I didn't. Well, you want to hear some beatbox, do you? Okay. I'll probably drop flow, because I always do, and I've not slept. I'm up for this. Whatever. That'll do. That's my flow. That's my bass. That's my life. Yo, let's add some reverb onto that. Yo. It was on 0.3. I thank you all for coming out to see Milz and Jester. Let's be majestic. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, before we go, reverb off. You want to see my microphone collection? Okay. Okay. So we've got 3D5s. This one was spat in by Milky, so I don't think I use that one much anymore. Let's put that over there. We have the most powerful mic I've ever used, the E945. I can't find the right EQ setting for it. It's just too powerful. We have the Beauty, that is the gold SM58. Big up. Shout out to Frosty for this one. It was a prize for winning UK Beatbox Champs. And my favorite microphone at the moment, this is, well, I got this a few days ago. And this is the limited edition D7. It's a beauty. It's chrome. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I have a thing for mics. But yeah, thank you.